Welcome everyone to another video. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 things that I hate about the second generation Lexus IS models. This includes the Lexus IS250, IS350, and the ISF. Sorry about my audio not working. I didn't realize until after everything was already recorded, so the next couple of videos that I shot with this car, they will all be voiced over afterwards, but hopefully it still turns out alright and you guys enjoy the video. So let's jump right into it and go over the top 5 things that I really hate or dislike about the Lexus IS series, the second generation. It's a great car, and I do love it, but these are the top 5 most annoying things after owning the car for over a year and a half. So let's jump into it. The first thing is that the rear seats in the Lexus IS models actually do not fold down. All you get is that little trunk pass-through, and it makes it really difficult if you need to carry bigger items or anything extra. There's not a lot of room. The second thing I really hate is in the front, you only have one central cup holder. The doors do have pockets that can kind of hold a cup holder, but there is no second cup holder up front, and it gets really annoying, especially if you have a friend or like me and my wife. If we both get a drink, she's usually the one that has to hold her drink, and I feel like they very easily could have fit 2 cup holders right there in the middle. So that's number 2. The third thing is the stock stereo in the Lexus IS models. It's very old and outdated, and nothing really looks good to replace it because it's all kind of encompassed into one thing. So you can't just replace the screen because the screen has the climate, the climate controls. It controls a lot of the other functions with the car. So if you take out the entire screen or you wanted to just replace the screen, you can't really do that. And that's a big pain. It still works and it's still good, but like for instance the maps, it doesn't work at all. There's a lot of roads that aren't updated because it doesn't get the updates. I'm sure you can get them from Lexus, but you know, that's another trip into the dealership or whatever just to get your maps updated when it's so much faster and easier to just do it on your phone. And included with all of that, you know, it's as I'm showing you here, I'm trying to type in Denver and it doesn't even give me that option. So this car must have been on the East Coast or something, but the maps are just garbage. Never used them once. I like to see it, but it's really useless. There is one cool thing though within this. It shows you all these different maintenance reminders, and you can set them for different intervals and stuff like that. So your car will remind you when you need to do those maintenance items. But as we can go through and see all the different menus and stuff on the sides, there's a lot of different things, but the Bluetooth is hard to connect to. You can't put in destinations or do anything Bluetooth unless you're parked. It's just very difficult to use. Alright, number 4. The IS250s, it's a great engine, but it is very slow, if I'm being honest. It's not a fast car, but if you want the all-wheel drive, the only option is to get the IS250 with these second generation models. In the next generation, you could get the 350s with all-wheel drive, but that's one thing I hate about the IS250 specifically. Number 5, it is to be expected because it is a smaller sports sedan, but my wife is showing here the rear seat space and legroom behind my sitting position. So even for her, there's not a ton of room back there for her legs, for her to kind of stretch out and move. And then I'm showing you here, I'm 6'1", I'm a lot bigger than her, but if I'm putting my legs directly behind my seating position, my head is touching the roof the whole time. I'm kind of slouched over, you know. If I kind of spread out a little bit, it's a bit more comfortable, but fitting 5 people back there really isn't going to happen, especially if it's adults, unless you're super tiny. And that wraps it up about the top 5 things I hate or dislike about the second generation Lexus IS series. They're fantastic cars, but those are the most annoying things that I hate or dislike about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful or you know somebody that might be able to relate. Thank you guys.